how do you become the type of person that attracts success, right? Because it's not just about strategies and tactics and techniques. How can we really develop our personality to become better? I think if we do it that way, that's going to be more useful than just trying out a strategy or a tactic. Like if we can develop ourselves in our personality, then we want to become someone, right? We want to become the type of person that's capable of handling a successful business. I want to become the type of person that's capable of that, right? And I've tried all these. I've tried a lot of like strategies and techniques that are out there, and they do help. But I always find that like there's a little bit like shallow. And like I've been in this game, if you want to call it that way, for like 1.5 years now in entrepreneurship. And I am a slow learner. I learn, but I don't learn fast. But I think like a lot of it is like that there's like an illusion out there online in the social media world and online in general that you can become like super rich pretty quickly. And I think for most people that's not the case. I think even if you train, if you work hard, even then, I don't think that's the case. I think if you work hard, you're going to get somewhere, but it might take you a lot more time than people make it out to be. Now, you might be lucky and it might work out fast for you. I don't know this, but I think a lot of the influencers that we see out there that say, in 2 years, I managed to get my business to 100 grand a month, or in 3 years, I got like a super successful marketing agency and it's making like 70K MRR, right? Those are the numbers that you will typically hear out there. And for me, that's not the case. And I've been working my ass off, like seriously. Now, I am a slow learner, and I think maybe most people will learn a little bit faster than me. But I think for a lot of the influencers that we see, it's just that they have like a lifelong of experience, maybe not in the business part, but maybe in sales. Maybe they've been doing like other related things. Maybe they've had connections. And I'm not saying that they didn't work for their success. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying like that prepare them to be where they're at and to allow them to move at the pace that they're moving at. And if you're like pretty new to this, then don't listen to people like Iman and Alex and Jordan Platten and like all these people out there, because you'll learn from them. But don't expect that you're going to grow like super fast. You will grow, but probably like not as fast as they tell you in their advertisements. That's just been my experience. I know some people who have been moving a lot faster than me. I also know a lot of people like that even take these courses that never end up getting anywhere. People just like me, just move like quite slowly, right? And yes, that is maybe a mindset issue, maybe it is a skill issue, but I think also it's something that I need to learn to develop, because I know I've put in the effort. I've put in a lot of effort, and I also know some people who have also put in a lot of effort. So what is it then? That's, I think it's development is a part of it. It's learning to be efficient and working hard at the same time. But we need to learn all these things, right? Because that's the pathway you have, right? either learn and try to optimize, or what is the other path? There is no. The other path is doing nothing and hope you'll get lucky. And obviously luck is always a factor, but this is the only thing you can control. So you can only do as much as is within your control, and you can only do what you think is going to be optimal in order to get to success. So as long as you're doing that, I don't think there's anything else you can do. Obviously, you should always try to be open-minded and learn from your mistakes. And I don't mean as an extreme, by the way, because I think some people are like too open-minded, and some people should listen more to themselves, because you don't want to get bad advice or like bad critique either. But as long as like we do what we can, and we do within the best of our ability, and we don't give up and keep moving forward, I don't think really there's anything more to do. Like, even if you were Elon Musk or Rockefeller or like Carnegie, right? Even those people, like, think about it. That's all that they can do. They can just figure out where they're at, figure out how they can be like really efficient and work really hard. But then executing on that is what they can do. And that's the same for us. So I don't think, I just think that we need to focus on what is within our control, and then hope for the best in a way, and just like kind of tweak and see where it goes. And like, you'll probably get frustrated because you'll see other people like moving faster, but what can you do? You can only focus on what you can control. So it's frustrating sometimes, but it's all we can do. There is no other way. What are you going to do? Hoping for luck? That's not a good strategy. So just focus on optimizing what you're doing currently, and maybe just sometimes like rethink your alignment and like the way you are in life and what you actually want out of it with the situation that you have currently. That's all we can do in the end. So it's either be efficient and think about moving forward in the right way, or be chaotic and then being negative, and that's not going to be a solution. So do what we can. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.